moving forward?
It increases, obviously, defensively. I was getting comfortable with and very pleased with my special teams role, but at the same time, now I'm called to a different phase of the game. That's to help the defense out. And so things change. Obviously, I have to be more in tune to the details on defense, but really, I think Mike was back for this last game, and that's when I went back to my special teams role. Prior to that, the previous 6 games, I was focused on defense and then special teams as well. So nothing really changes too much from the capacity of just knowing what I have to do on defense and executing at a high level.
How much will it help that you, Casey, and Marcus had those weeks where you had to replace Mychal to get you ready for what you have to go through now?
I think that was huge. That was huge for multiple people, for the players themselves and obviously for the coaches. They're able to go out there and see that we can play at a high level, that we can hold opposing offenses, and that we can do and execute and do what we need to do to make sure this defense helps win ball games.
How do you think the communication will run on defense? Since DeMeco was the voice, he was the man back there in the middle, how do you think that aspect of it will change?
I think it's put on the shoulders of Casey and myself. Now we have to make the calls just so Mychal's responsibility and Mychal's role doesn't have to change too much. He's already playing at a very high level. He came back last game and did very well. And so we want to make sure that Mychal can stay within his role. So Casey and I will make the calls, make the adjustments from a line in the front, getting everybody set, and that I think fits to our strengths.
Can you explain that part a little bit? Because it's going to be, depending on who's in it, could be 3 different guys making the call. Why is that a better solution than someone like Kendricks, who's probably going to be on the field all the time?
It's just easier because Casey and I are used to being in that Mike backer position and being able to make the calls. If Mike is more so, he gets to just have the freedom to go out there and do what he does best, and that's just play ball and play at a very high level, rather than now having him have to make the calls, get lined up, and do everything he has to do. Now, when Mychal's in with Marcus, if there's a situation like that, Mychal will obviously make the calls. But if it's Casey or myself, that's on us. That's on the Mike backer. We're the guys with the mics in our helmet, and so we just make the calls to help make the adjustments.
So first game without DeMeco, Cam Newton, quite a challenge there in the backfield for what he could bring, not just with his arm, but with his legs as well.
Yeah, they're nice. They're a good offense. They're a very good offense. They're very balanced. They do a good job running the ball, and I think, though, again, that plays to our strengths. I think we're a very good team when it comes to stopping the run, and we're getting better week in and week out stopping the pass. So Cam's very dynamic. He can do a lot, but now the challenge is on us. The challenge is put on our shoulders, on me and Casey, Marcus, to step in and make sure we fill the void that DeMeco left us with.